your current weapons and gear will not be useless in the Edge of Fate. And to show you what I mean, I brought a couple of props, okay? This right here is my Hezen Vengeance rocket launcher from the Vault of Glass. I've had it for about a year. It's the best DPS rocket in the entire game. It's an absolute god roll, and it's beautiful. As you can see right here, it's got bait and switch, it's got Envious Arsenal, it's got the Time Lost Magazine Origin trait. It's the best DPS rocket you could ever ask for. It absolutely cooks bosses, cooks everything. But, hold up, we just loaded in. Edge of Fate just released. I just loaded in first day, and this puppy is a tier 1 now. Got converted into a tier 1 rocket launcher, and as we all know, tier 1 weapons, obsolete, useless, suck, worthless. And the reason that this is worthless is because I just got a tier 5 rocket launcher. Why would I ever use a tier 1 rocket launcher when I have a tier 5 rocket launcher? And this right here is my new tier 5 rocket launcher right here. It rolled with tons of different perks. The best perk combinations that I got on this puppy was moving target and high ground. And it's got an enhanced barrel, it's got an enhanced magazine, even the origin trait's enhanced. It's all enhanced. Obviously, it's better than the tier 1 Hezen Vengeance with bait and switch and Envious Arsenal and time. No. It's a piece of bubble wrap, dude. This is very clearly better than that. Just because a weapon is tier 5 doesn't automatically mean that it's better than a tier 4 weapon or a tier 3 weapon or even a tier 1 weapon. At the end of the day, if you have a tier 5 weapon and an identically rolled tier 1 weapon, then yeah, the tier 5 weapon is better because it's got all the same perks and stuff like that. It got the same god rolls. It's all enhanced, origin traits enhanced, mod slots enhanced, and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, if you have a tier 1 beauty like this in a tier 5 piece of poop, yeah, it's enhanced and whatnot. You put gold spray paint on it, but a gold piece of poop is still a piece of poop. I would rather use an actual sword rather than a gold piece of poop. So obviously, this isn't going to be the case with all weapons. All weapons, some weapons are going to be effectively soft sunset and phased out due to the fact that there will be some tier 5 acquirable options that will have similar perk combos that will then phase out those old tier 1 weapons. But there's still going to be tons of weapons in the game that have unique compositions where no other weapon in the game that is acquirable at tier 5 is going to have their same elemental affinity, RPM, frame, perk combinations, origin traits, all that same stuff. So please don't just completely stop grinding for gear, and please don't start sharding all of your legendary weapons just because you think that because you can't automatically get them to tier 5 or have a way to get them to tier 5 immediately, that means that they're automatically going to suck. Having a tier 5 weapon is absolutely great, but there are certain situations where a tier 1 god roll is going to be a tier 5 weapon, and if there's no way to get a tier 5 version of that tier 1 god roll, then that tier 1 weapon is still going to be a top dog in that particular slot.